It's pretty big for me. I'm actually retired. I'm retired. I wouldn't say retired. I'm working on being a reformed people pleaser. Yeah. Anybody else think? I feel like people pleasers get such a bad rap. People are always like, ugh, people pleaser. And you're like, oh, sorry, I wanted you to be happy. I'm such a piece of shit. I do think there's different types of people pleasers, right? There's people who just want to be liked. I call those people amateurs. Entry level. Right? Then there's people that I believe are forged in the fires of a religious upbringing. Right? It's real far in there. And then a childhood where you felt responsible for the adults around you. I call this one mental illness. And I'm in that one. That's where I am. I feel like people who weren't raised don't get it. Like, I do say no to people, but I get a rash. I get a full rash. You see me walking down the street with hives, it's always on the left side of my neck. You'll be like, oh, she set a boundary today. I'm a pretty big self-soother. Like, I go to the store, I get a sleeve of cookies. I love a sleeve because you can just open the bottom and they just fall right in. Obviously, you don't eat the last cookie. That's how you win. Right? You take that last cookie, you throw it in the trash can. Then you gotta make direct eye contact with it. And you go, you don't own me! Then you gotta pour water on it. You gotta pour water on it so you don't pull it back out. That's it. What if you get real sad later? You know what I mean? Well, I actually have started microwaving them, and it's just water. Put it on a plate, dry that bitch off. Not a big deal. You gotta up your game. Windex, oil. Now I keep Clorox right next to the trash can. You throw it in there. Or you can think about it. Dunk it, dunk it, dunk it. Then 10 minutes later, you're like, how much Clorox can I use? It's not a lot.